All right. I think we're officially on. All right. Did I do it right? Yeah, I think I did it right. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so. Feels good. Yeah. Excuse me. How's everyone doing? All right, there we go. I think I got it right now. All right, let me get this started here. No, this ain't it. This one? Yeah. Okay. Get an ad started here to start the night. All right. And take a look at the current standings for the earning 8 right now as well. While I'm at it, get everything set up here. There you go. All right. Ooh, okay. How's everyone out there? Hey, Japan One, how you doing? This is the first time I've done the brew at 4 o'clock, so I'm assuming it might not be too many coming out today. We'll see. Um, let's get free cash up here to start. Then that looks a little better. How is everyone today? Okie dokie. We're just gonna be waiting here right now. I was hearing Shaman almost at 110,000, so I might have to do some whale watching with him again. So he's on watch. He's got 565 more parcels before I gotta announce his 110K. So King of Queens is also almost at 100K. Now popping for a minute. Thanks, Disturbed Doge. Thank you. By the way, Disturbed Doge, I think if everything what I think goes down with the Frugal 4, I think you might have officially won the contest. But we're gonna wait to see. I think you are the winner of the contest though. So if you are, I will get with you in the next week or so and see how to get your prize once AJ has the Patreon set up. So yeah, this is a new time for the brew, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna give it a try. See how many people come in for it. If it seems like it's not gonna be enough, I can always bring it back to 2 to 4, but seems like 4 to 6 was a better time for most people, so I wanted to try a 4 to 6. So maybe if 4 to 5:30 this week, and next week I can't do it because I'm on call. But the following week, starting April, definitely get a good time. Forgot half your picks. You had I think you're also the only one that had fetch rewards in the Frugal 4. And if I go to the current standings right now, yeah, currently winning on that one, so you know. Move this a little bit over here. This way I can show some of it easier. There you go. Okay. This way I can show it a little bit better here. Okay, y'all can see it better? All right. So we got currently right now, we are about 4 hours into voting, and Fetch Rewards is leading free cash slightly. A little surprising there. We have Atlas Earth beating Receipt Hog. That one is no surprise. That one's no surprise. Fetch is a bit of a shocker if they actually pull it off. Cashwalk is solidly leading Bridge right now. And Benjamin is dominating against M-Turk. So it's looking like at least one semifinal is going to be Atlas Earth versus Benjamin. The other semifinal, don't know yet. It will be like it's still very up in the air. So yeah, it's going to be kind of close for that one. So hi. So yeah. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'm just letting you know you were ahead by 60 points. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Fetch is a big surprise. I don't know, honestly. I haven't downloaded Fetch yet. I'm kind of interested now in finding out about it because I'm a little surprised at how it's doing, honestly. So, hey Azor, how you doing? Doing a test stream this week before. So here's what's going on. I'm doing a test stream for 4 to 6 or 4 to 5:30 this week. I can't do a stream next week because I am busy. Unless, of course, Shaman here is going to go for 110,000. Then I'll probably do a stream then. Then, starting April, I'm going to be doing a new format following Beer Money Mania. So when we get I will get talking about that when time comes. But it might be, I'm trying 4 to 6 today, seeing how 4 to 6 works. Depending on how many people show up for this one, we'll do 4 to 6. We might do 2 to 4. We'll see. So let me put a poll here. There we go. That works. So I don't know how long I'm going to be today though. So we got I had a lot of stuff I had to do today. So, and I still got some more stuff I got to do today. So I don't know how long I'll be today. A lot of it's going to depend on how many people come on today. And yeah, starting April, I'll have a new lineup and everything set up. A lot of people liking. Okay, 4 p. There you go. A couple votes here. Oh, one vote. Thanks for the vote. So, hey, I'm just looking. I'm wanting to make sure that everyone. I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets a chance to have their voice heard. And I'm very flexible on Saturdays. So starting, it's going to be April 5th, I believe. So this is going to be the last brew for the month. Next week, I'm not going to have a brew. April 5th, going to have a new time, new format and everything else. Get some topics done. Yeah, so that'll be the plan. So, and of course, if Shaman hits 110,000, I'm going to be there. He hasn't bought anything yet, so but when he starts buying something, I will start going for it then, basically. So this month has been just really rough. I've had to fight a serious infection that kind of landed me in the hospital. So this month has kind of sucked. So I'm trying to get back on. I'm trying to get back on it. I almost had considered like just canceling brews for the month, honestly. So anyway, yeah, thanks, Azar. Yeah, I'm feeling a little. I am feeling a little better, but I'm still recovering. um, yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see what goes on going forward. So, um, I'm taking everyone's feedback into consideration this week. Like I said, next week I'm not going to have a brew, and we'll probably have to. I'm basically going to have to start from scratch again in April. I know. I went like an entire month without doing much. Uh, a lot of that was because of Beer Money Mania, and I got a lot of stuff to say about that too going forward, which I will save for the Patreon. But I think starting April, I'm gonna get back at it. I'm just gonna kind of let this month ride, basically, because this has been a really bad month for me, just in general for the channel. Good month overall for me personally, though. So there's that, you know? Let me fire up Bridge. All right, let's spin the wheel. We got 2. All right. Let's go down to watch an ad. Okay, cool. There's certain ads I cannot show anymore, so I actually have to really watch what I show live right now. So thankfully so far I haven't gotten anything. That could be Google might have turned off their ads for them too, so sports betting still is okay apparently, so go figure, right? World, I have no idea. But Fetch is winning. That's all there is to it. Fetch has actually extended their lead a little bit. That's a surprise. This is the surprise of the tournament here. I didn't think Fetch Rewards would get past round 2. And here we are about to hit the Frugal 4. So that's crazy. And Cashwalk could be its opponent, which is the other surprise. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn this one off. Chaos Goblins on the loose, yeah. I know. Okay. Could be some tactical voting. How do you think, Maxidia? I don't know how there's too much tactical voting if you're like an Atlas Earth fan, that you think that Free Cash or Bridge would be an easier opponent. If that's what you're thinking, because like I feel like Atlas Earth is still an overwhelming favorite. I feel like. People voting for the underdog. Hey, Gray Jedi, how you doing? Look at games don't look bad. The only thing is the options of how you want to convert your points. They have stores and stuff instead of PayPal. Yeah. So they're like store gift cards, right? I haven't really checked Fetch yet, but this is making me want to do a review on it. So awesome, Great Jedi. Just going through bridge ads right now. Yeah, so I mean, the semis are looking like Atlas Earth versus Benjamin, Cashwalk versus Fetch. I don't know. That's a whew, tough matchup there, I would say. I need to see who gets. I need to see who got to the four. We'll see. I think Disturbed Doge is still ahead. If Fetch wins, I think Disturbed Doge would be the winner of the contest. I don't know what would happen if Free Cash won instead, because I think the others had Free Cash, so it was a tough call for that one. I feel like. How do people keep up motivation to watch ads every 20 minutes? They have a timer, and also it's just if you're very patient, it's a nice builder, honestly. Like, look where I'm at right now. I'm at 2434 at the moment. 2434 parcels. So yeah, I I actually forget very often. I This one was about 26 minutes in between ads, and this is pretty good for me, actually. So I go about I will go on average about 30-40 minutes if I remember it between ads. Okay, so I'm gonna keep watch for Shaman 15, y'all. 565 parcels. That's not very much. I will keep watch to see what he does over the next couple days. But I will not be doing a brew next Saturday. I'm gonna be on call. This is the last brew for the month. I'm gonna try out something new in April. If 2 to 4 was the new brew time, I'd almost always miss it. Oh, are you currently 2 to 4 right now, Droid? 2 to 4 Eastern or 2 to 4 your time? Like, this is 4 to 6. Is right now I got it set for 4 to 6 Eastern coming up. But does it not stop people from doing other things? I mean, it's not. It's just an ad. That's the thing. It's only like 30 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute out of the way. Yeah, for some who have like jobs that require a lot of attention, like myself, I do have a job that requires a lot of my attention. Yeah, it tends to be that way. So, I mean, the ad's waiting for you. Oh, 2 to 4 Eastern? Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me to move it a little bit later to 4 to 6. So, I've been considering 3 to 5 and 4 to 6. I was gonna see how things went today. Looks like it took a little bit, but you guys are coming in now. So my ember's inactive. Oh, okay. Let me take care of that. Let me take care of that. Let me have my turn on and off at the ready here. My screen switch. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, it's just solitaire cache. We're fine. Oh, it's only solitaire cash, right? Yeah, those $5 and $11 ain't gonna save you from being 3,000 in debt. Ember lost us by paying a lot. So Sipe, I think part of the reason is because, and people mention this, it only pays a lot if you have referrals and or you are from the United States. Outside of that, it actually doesn't pay a lot at all for most people. Though I am a little surprised considering Receipt Hog is US and Canada only, while Ember was all countries, I believe. So, bit of a surprise there. The Cashwalk Bridge one is the one I feel like was the most likely to be a 50-50 matchup, though. Oh, can I skip this ad? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, cool. All right, that's done. There you go. Between 12 and 4, outside taking long walks and buying parcels. Oh, nice. Yeah, so it might be 4 to 6. I was thinking 3 to 5. I was thinking 4 to 6, but like 4 o'clock seems like the best time that everyone, most of my audience is available. Like 90% of my audience is available at 4. So I was thinking like 3 to 5 is a possibility, but I think 4 to 6 probably is the best one. Yes, Scootenshuk, how are you? Fair Silver, yes I am. How are you? I'm doing all right. What part of North Carolina? I'm in K Town, Kannapolis. So I'm in the north side. Where in Charlotte are you in? I'm usually in the Kannapolis to like I'm a Concord Kannapolis, kind of right in between. Like right smack in the middle of it. South Charlotte-ish? Oh nice. I go to work at South Charlotte once a week. I go to I work South End. So all right. Slick 83, Dreamer. Okay, we got a bunch here. We have 5 plots. Awesome. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. I'm currently sitting at 2434. I am just below the level of those that have clearly spent money on this outside of the Explorer Club. What do you do to get a bit of Atlas Bucks? So there are many different ways you can get Atlas Bucks here. The most common one everyone does is the ads. So 2 Atlas Bucks per ad for US players. One that I like doing a lot are the surveys. The surveys don't pay much, but with the challenge bonuses that comes with it, it's actually pretty good. Because I think all you need to do is like 2 surveys, and then you get like 190 points, and that can provide you a lot of bonus Atlas Bucks. And the 190 points for the challenges here. So Which, yes, I did buy the premium pass this month because I was completing it. So I was like, well, if I was going to complete it, then I might as well get the pass, right? 190, no, 190 points. So the 190 points would be, depending on where you are in the challenge, 190 would be like 5, 15, 27, 39 Atlas bucks roughly here. That would be 39 Atlas bucks bonus on top of the amount that you would earn from the surveys, which usually can be like 5 to 10 Atlas bucks per survey usually. So that's pretty good. Or down here, it could earn you up to an extra 60 Atlas bucks, you know, depending on the challenge. Surveys equals dangerous. You're not a fan of surveys, Droid, dude. How come it didn't show up again? Why did it not show up in the chat? It showed up on the... How's cloud research? I have not done cloud research yet, actually. Why does Droid Dude's chats keep not showing up? Come on, YouTube. They do this to me a lot too, by the way. So it's not just you, Droid Dude. YouTube's security bots tend to be a little bit trigger happy. So yeah, that's one of them. I think more of a favorite for most is the arcade, though. So the arcade, depending on the games that you have, you can actually earn quite a bit doing arcade achievements or timed. It's not giving me any timed arcades. I'm getting mostly achievements, but you could also get Atlas bucks that way as well, and you also get extras. Usually 70 points per achievement doing that. If you're able to get those that are like play 1 minute, get 2 Atlas bucks, my advice would be just play for a minute, get those Atlas bucks, and then wait until you get another achievement and then do it again. That way you can milk it for a few months and get yourself Atlas bucks accordingly. So do the pass each month because the legendary upgrades will add up. I have 5 in my inventory. I just don't know where I want to put them. I put one of my 2 legendary upgrades in the pitcher's mound, or close by the pitcher's mound, but it's probably closer to first base in Atrium Health Ballpark. So that's where one of mine went. Okay, so Scoot and Shook, basically, all right, you will get Atlas bucks for doing achievements. Like, for example, here's Lucky Rollers is what it's called. It's Dice Yahtzee. Let's say I reach level 2. I will get that. I get the 17 Atlas bucks, but then on top of that, I will also get bonus points towards the challenge meter. And that's the challenge meter here. Or get out of here. How do I get out of here? There we go. The challenge meter is here on the bottom right here. Bottom left, I'm sorry. And there you'll see the challenges, all the different challenges here. I actually plan to do a full Atlas tutorial like video series showing everyone how it works, so and the math behind it, so that way you can kind of get an idea. That's going to come up this summer. I'm doing a Summer of Atlas series. Y'all are hearing it first. Georgia, potentially unsafe websites. Yeah, but I mean, that's like, most of these are potentially unsafe, to be honest with you. Is there a way to sort of abuse the system and get a bunch of points? No, not really. With surveys, you could get... So with surveys, Atlas Earth will count a partial completion as a completion. So you could partially complete a survey, just get 2 Atlas bucks, and then still get the points. So you can do that. Outside of that, I don't see how you could game the system with surveys. Playtime has also gotten too good at detecting if you've already installed the game before from another place like Free Cache. So that's also made it kind of difficult. Now, these games, which are the easiest ones? Travel Town, Merch Arena, Gardenscapes Bingo, Blitz Idol, Minor Merge, In Merge, Studio Monopoly, Go. Okay, so of those, for Atlas Earth, I'm tempted to say Monopoly Go. How can you tell my comments are being filtered? I see them in the chat and on the video feed. So they're on the video feed and it will not show up in my chat, is the reason why. So I think it would be either Coin Master or Monopoly Go would be best for these. I would lean toward games that give you a lot of achievement options. And so you can kind of milk it over the next few months of challenges. And you only have to do like 2 to 4 challenges at a time. 2 to 3. The 3? I think it's 3 actually. Monopoly Go, yeah, Monopoly Go ain't too bad. Especially now they've gotten a lot more bonuses than they have in the past. Monopoly Go, especially recently, I've been able to, without having to pay anything, go through about 2 to 3 boards a day. So and they usually have a lot of objectives. Now you'll have to check to make sure that you got the objectives for it, and you want to make sure that you download it through the Atlas Arcade. Otherwise, if you download it now without going through the Atlas Arcade, then it's not going to count. Jory Dude, is it possible that I was shadow banned? Well, now I'm seeing your chats. It was just that one that said surveys equals dangerous was the only one that didn't show up in the chat, Jory Dude. Have you done the Mech Arena game in the arcade? I have not. Top 10 trending. I have not yet, but I do have it. I do have it. How many are available? Reach Division 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I mean, doesn't Free Cash have a better one, though? Let me check Free Cash. Let me check Free Cash for Mech Arena. Sometimes I get a better deal with Free Cash. Oh, Mech Arena doesn't have... Okay. Actually, that might be good then. I could probably check Swagbucks maybe. See what Swagbucks has. Got through everything in it. It's easy. I mean, I might use it to replace my Big Farm Adventure for Free Cash, which I've been struggling with Big Farm Adventure. A part of it is I've been kind of gamed out in general. So there you go. Up to 20, almost 2,300 in Kannapolis too. That's what people recommended? Yeah, okay. Division 3 takes 3 to 4 hours to get to after Division 4. The rest of divisions take maybe 30 minutes to progress through or less. I'll tell you what, next month I might do that. I might give that a try and see how it's like if it's still on me. Because Mech Arena pops in every once in a while, so I'm kind of curious about it. I've been curious about it. Everyone keeps talking about how good it is. So, what about Swagbucks? Does Swagbucks have Mech Arena? Okay, Mech Arena game. They don't. Okay, yes. Thank you. Okay, they don't. Huh. Deals maybe? No? Stores? No? Well, guess what? Guess what I'm doing? Guess we're doing Mech Arena and Atlas Earth, aren't we? How many parcels would I get out of it? Let me see. All right, I'll do that next week. 22 parcels if with the 1.5 times event. So I could wait till next event and do it then. Right? I think that's how it works. Yeah, 22 parcels, 23 parcels roughly for it. Plus I can get the bonus from Okay. I'll give that a try. I'll give that a try next month. Does that mean I'm gonna have to spend another $10 to try to get through the challenge next month then? Because I'm doing that. I'm also gonna probably take an amp deal. Wife and I are probably gonna head to Annie Ann's next month as well. Get some pretzels. I got. By the way, y'all want me to rant? It seems like a lot of y'all really liked my rant. Like, I know the channel's been a little slow, and I had expected it to be kind of slow because of Beer Money Mania, and then this rant kind of popped up, and it was like suddenly like, boom, all of a sudden, I got almost 800 people watching it. So if you guys want me to rant, like I can do rants. I'll start doing more rants then for the channel. I got a lot of stuff on my mind. You like rants? I'll rant. I think you should try Pi. True, it's crypto. I make 60 cents a day. I actually had Pi, but okay, hold on for a moment, y'all. I did have Pi, but I don't know. I forgot my account. Hang on for a moment. Oop. Okay, we're good. 115 a coin. Watch one ad every 24 hours. Activate. It's 115 USD a coin, or where I'm from, 141 for Canadian. Okay, I can give it a try. I have to see what my old account was for that. I'll give it a try. Because I do have an old account. I do have an old Pi Network account. I will double check to make sure that I still have it. Also, 115. Wasn't it like $60 earlier? Yeah, I had Pi a while back, a long time ago. My strategy for Atlas Racer, pray. Okay, the actual strategy is like 4 greens, basically. Now it's 4 greens, but you go left to right. So the first one will be like right in between the white and the green. The second one would be like the middle of the green. Then the last two would the third one will be to the right of the green right before it bounces. And then the fourth one is you got to let it bounce 1 or 2 times before hitting the green. But again, a lot of it is based off of your delay of your server. My advice could very well screw you, basically. All right, so you really gotta work to your connection. Sometimes it could be earlier, sometimes it could be later. I got 16 now. All right. I was a little worried for a second. Look, right? I can do a ton of you. Okay, like the Pharaoh's 5 segments I was planning on Gray Jedi. I had Android dude. I originally had planned. I was gonna take like 8 to 10 hours to make. Rants can take like 40 minutes. It literally will take like the time it takes to make it, plus like another 5 to 10 minutes for the thumbnail. How is the ZBD app? I don't really like it very much, honestly. Like a lot of people really liked Idle Miner and Bitcoin Miner, and I'm pretty sure that had I just kept going with the games, I could probably make a couple hundred Satoshi a day doing that. But I just don't have time. I got stuff to do. I'm actually in the process of working on something. I'm learning mobile development. So I have a plan going forward and a little present for everyone once I've hit 10,000 subscribers. So sometime next year, I got a plan. Maybe I might do it at 5,000. We'll see. But I got a little present for everyone. And yes, it involves a mobile app. Have any tips to advance in divisions quickly? Yeah, I actually could use that advice too. Most of the mini games in general now, I can't recommend mini game playing unless you really like playing it or you are really good at it. Just do it enough until you get the challenges done, and that's it. I've gotten to a point now in my life that, and I'll probably start ranting about this as one of my next videos. I'm getting to a point in my life now that I'm starting to value time a little more than I am valuing money. So there are certain things that I'm willing to do. Like golf and racer is different. I'm good at it. And I like competing. And there are certain mini games I do like competing. And if it's still competitive to me, I'll still play it. Golf and racer is a good example. Sometimes warship. But I'm at a point now where it's like I'd rather use that time to work on something else for the channel. I'd rather use that time to spend time with my wife. I'd rather use that time to myself and play Power World. You know, I would rather stream Power World than stream a fishing minigame on this channel. But I mean, it would have nothing to do with Beer Money Engine, but it would be a lot more fun, you know? So, yeah, do a few purposeful mulligans. Yeah, I mean, there's that too. Like you could like win up to the challenge and then like get get your mulligans up to a point where you break even or maybe even make a few atlas bucks. You could do that. Like that would be a good idea. Like lose on purpose and then do that. Yeah. Of course, with a bunch of people doing that and losing on purpose, and you'll have a bunch of 0-0 games down there at the 5 to 6 win mark. And then you're going to be winning anyway. Then at that point, if you win enough, then you'd be like, well, fine, screw it. I'll just go for top 500 then. You know? Especially when it's Warship, because I think top 500 in Warship now is like 21, which isn't too bad. So if you get the objective, if you get this challenge here, it's like there's a challenge here. Yeah. Let's say win Warship match and the progress is 8, right? So that's 8 wins. If you get 2 or 3 0-0 ties that you end up winning, then in my opinion, you might as well just go for top 500 in Warship. You know? Because if you get 2 or 3 wins, that's 11 wins. Warship's cutoff is usually between the 18 to 22 win mark. So, like, you only need to win 7 to 10 more times. I would do that. During the last bowling, I was as high as the 19th in the country, and literally the last hour, I could barely win a game and drop down to 70. I was getting the 22s, and I'd be right on the green and lose. Yes, that is exactly what I was talking about in the video. Is like, you can, and you know what? I could do a bowling or fishing mini game. So that way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So maybe bowling or fishing, we'll do a mini game, and y'all can see my pain. All right, y'all can see my pain up there in the top 25. And you'll understand. Okay? So we might do that. If we don't do it here, we'll probably do it at the Beer Money Network with AJ. So go check out that YouTube channel too, because I'm usually there, and I do a lot more swearing there too. But like, look, all right. I value. I'm getting to a point now in my life. I'm almost 40. I'm starting to value my time a little more than I value money much of the time. I've done, I'm wanting to have a little bit more experiences as well. You saw there with Swag Bucks too. I got 2 days in a row. I made the goal because I went to Groupon and I bought a mini golf package for two for $25. So that got me 50 Swag Bucks. And then I bought a jump pass at the Sky Zone for two for $22, and that got me 44 Swag Bucks. So I'm trying to have more experiences, trying to have a little bit more fun in life, Got 20 once, but usually I get 14 to 18. I'll show you how to get 22 in a minigame sometime, Droid Dude. I'll show you. Yeah, time is always worth more than money. And it's going to be, and actually, that is my next rant, is going to be talking about how a lot of y'all are doing beer money wrong. And I think I need to explain that to people, that you're doing beer money wrong in the sense that if you are spending hours at a time just trying to get a couple $100 a month or $300 to $500 a month, and it becomes a side hustle, I feel like you're doing it wrong. I feel like this is supposed to be just something that you do for fun when you got nothing else better to do, that you can do every once in a while, maybe no more than an hour a day. And you shouldn't be doing more than like an hour a day outside of like, the 20-minute ads with Atlas Earth or a mini game. You gotta take that in consideration. The ads, like, it's actually not very distracting to do ads with Atlas Earth. It's literally just like this, right? I'm gonna go. Well, let me see here. Okay. So it's like la 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 la. Okay. Yeah, it's time for me to do an ad. Oh, okay. I forgot like 10 minutes ago or something, right? A check, do an ad, switch back out. It's like less than a minute to get it done. Right away, you disagree? Why is that? Well, I mean, if your goal is to make I'm still trying to gather my thoughts for it. If your goal is to make as much money as you can and you have a set money goal, fine, go ahead, do it. But I guarantee you that it will be a few months down the road. It might be a few months, it might be several months, it might be a year, but you will eventually burn out. And when you burn out, you'll not want to do this anymore. Now, I burn out pretty easily. I'm already at a point right now where next month for the Beer Money portfolio, I don't plan on doing too much on games, honestly. I'll play my Monopoly Goes just to get to board 100 or whatever I got to do to get that extra $30. But like outside of that, I don't want to do it. I might take a break from games once I'm done with that. I'm probably just going to abandon Big Farm Adventure because it's been a pain in the butt. Stuff like, because it's so time consuming. Anything that's super time consuming, I just don't want to do anymore. At least not for a little while, Also, yeah, I've been starting to do some more experiences in life too. Starting to go play mini golf with my wife. We're gonna go to a trampoline park next month for the first time. I saved up like a miser. I can now start using that money to kind of enhance her life a little bit. I got a Nissan Sentra a while back because I thought that was cheap. It was the cheapest and best value at the time. But now we're going to a point where the CVT could come out at any time, and I realize that. So what I want to do is I want to buy a Toyota Corolla. So we're buying a Toyota Corolla, and I found a Toyota Corolla from CarMax. It's 23,000 miles, and it is $19,000, 19,998. So almost 20,000. And it was a great deal. I had been checking for the last few months for it, and I'm just going for it with it. Want to do some stuff with the house as well. I want to change the landscaping. I want to get a backup generator. I want to turn our crawl space. We have a big crawl space, like a 9-foot crawl space, in like half of it. I want to turn it into a arcade, a little like 80s arcade. I want to get like a skee ball electronic thing and play skee ball when I feel like downstairs, or get an air hockey table, a full size air hockey table, stuff like that. Like the 80s arcade that's actually fun, not the gambling kind of stuff. There's skee ball. There's that. There's also like a basketball hoop I could probably get as well. Like it would take me about, it would cost me about, I'd say $7,000 to $8,000 to get everything. But that's my plan going forward. Used to play Monopoly Go, but stopped when they stopped people from doing the airplane mode glitch. What was the airplane mode glitch? I mean, so I had played Monopoly Go on my older phone a while back, and I wasn't quite sure how I would get to that. I think a lot of the objectives was like 2 to 3 boards a day, and I wasn't quite sure how to do that back then. But now they have so many events going on that 2 to 3 boards a day is almost the standard now with Monopoly Go. And I could see myself getting, I think I have $30 for board 140 days. Under the old way, I don't think I could have done that. Today, I think it's possible. So I'm going for it. However, the offers are not great for it. Here's where I'm at right now. I've gone through 55. I'm definitely not going to hit these two. I'm definitely not good enough to get those two. I can probably get this one. Board 140 days. I can probably get this one. The others, though, are going to be a little bit more difficult. And then I can play over the next 90 days, and I can probably get to about, I would say, here? So, yeah, that's not too much, though. I mean, I'm out almost 104 the 106, so I'm going to get like $60 out of it in 3 months. That's not that great at all, but it's better than what I'm doing right now with Big Farm Mobile, which I'm having difficulties getting to forget level 35. I'm in level 21 right now. And I don't know what more I can spend to get this. Like, it's been ridiculous how much I've had to spend just to get to level 21. Yeah, Big Farm Adventure was really rough. I'm almost going to write this off as a loss, almost. We'll see. I can still make some decent money here playing. Oh, wow, I can play. Let me do that very quick then. I can play on 90 different days, apparently, and I can still make some money out of it if I did that. So I guess I could at least get to level 60 in this game, right? I found playing games for money to not be as fun as it's made out to be. Some of the games are worse than doing chores. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Easy Cheese, how you doing? Absolutely, Droid Dude. I 100% agree with that. Like, it is such a time sink, a lot of these are. And plus, you have to spend money, and they're hoping that you spend more money than you get the prize money on. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. You think I'm crazy? So I'm actually playing Big Farm Adventure on this one on my iPhone right now. Let me see. Okay, we've got 2 minutes for the next ad. Got home from work and now playing Merge In. How's Merge In? I haven't played Merge In yet. But yeah, I still want to gather my thoughts on that rant because there's a part of me that's like, do I want to talk about it in the sense that I think people are doing it wrong? Or is it really beer money is not one size fits all? Because now I'm leaning towards like beer money not really being one size fits all, you know? Merge In is second most favorite mobile game of all time, so kind of biased towards it. Oh, interesting. You could put your phone on airplane mode, roll the dice. If it didn't land where you wanted, you could clear the cache and log back in and keep your dice. Oh wow, that is a nice little cheat there. It's a pretty typical merge game, but it's very comfy. Okay, I'll look into it. I've gotten a couple merge in offers. Let me see. Gaming offers. Let me see. Merge in. It's here. It's definitely here. How many days do I got? 30 days to get to level 75? That sounds terrible. We do have an Android and an Apple option. Just another ad? Awesome. I know I'm going to get to here first here. Okay, yeah. I'm about to do another ad, and I'm going to have to watch to make sure that my stream don't get shut down. All right, here we go. Okay, we're good. 30 days for level 75 is practically impossible without spending boatloads of money. That's what I thought. That sounds ridiculous. Honestly, the only game that I will play, not that I would genuinely feel like is enjoyable for me, of all the mobile games that I've played, has been Raid Shadow Legends. Because I am very much a Pokemon Power World collector kind of person. So for me, a game like that actually fits me well. And I like to see how far I can go as a free-to-play account. Outside of them, everything else feels like a chore to me. Alistair never gave me offers for this game, but Fetch Rewards did. Oh, yeah, a lot of people have been talking about Fetch Rewards, by the way. It's been, is it still winning? Are you still winning? Yeah, barely, 52 to 48%, but it's still winning. Bridge is closing a little bit against Cashwalk as well. It has been 4 really close matchups, though. Oh, well, the 2 really close matchups and 2, they're getting absolutely slapped around. I will not do that new 3-minute solitaire smash ad they like to show. Wait, 3 minutes? Oh my. Oh, that sounds painful. That sounds painful. All right, I've heard y'all. We're going to keep doing 4 to 6. I was a little worried for a second, but you guys are coming in now. So, it was just new time. I'm assuming it's just getting used to the new time. So, starting April, first week of April, we're doing 4 to 6 now for Beer Money Brew. And yeah, I'm going to do more rants in April. I'm going to start rearranging my what I plan to do my videos. I still want to gather my thoughts, though, on how I feel about time versus money. Because beer money is not one size fits all, but I do want to talk about, like, as I get older, I'm starting to value my time a little bit more, and I want to have more experiences with my time. And while I am still a frugal person, I am going to start having that time as part of the value. And sometimes I actually find good value deals as well. Well, she had 80 seconds. I've gotten a 90-second ad before. There's a 99-second misplay ad? Jeez. By the way, I figured out the reason why I needed water so much. This is actually gonna be the first time I'm gonna go get a water all stream, and it's been over an hour. Was because of the infection. Actually, like, I actually had an infection for a while, and I was sick, and it got me sick pretty often. So yeah, turns out little lesson for y'all there. You know, if your body is doing weird stuff, listen to it. Misplay been getting major nerfs lately. Now only 100 GXP per minute, down from 150. Amazon and PayPal cost more units. Yeah, but they got that marketing campaign going. That's the thing with misplay. The misplay chick is back. She's been back on the ads a lot lately. So, but they got eliminated in the Savvy 16. No surprise. They got eliminated by Atlas Earth. And right now with the earning 8, we got a really this has been surprising. This tournament just in general has been really surprising. However, I will admit I'm not quite sure if I want to do another one next year. We'll see. There's just not enough. If there's not enough interest for another one next year, then we won't do another one next year. We'll see. It's something I like to do, but, like, I would prefer, like, if we have to keep consistency going forward, then I will keep consistency going forward with other stuff. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I might do a different way to do, like, a check to see how everyone's favorite apps are, basically. So we will figure that one out. But yeah, I'm letting y'all know how I'm feeling my mind too. But I'm keeping an eye on this. I will talk about that. The brew will be 4 to 6 starting April 5th, going forward. This is gonna be the last stream I do for the month, unless very high chance that Shaman 15 will start buying, and then I'm gonna have to get on because I gotta record the 110K milestone and the 100K milestone for King of Queens. So I want to do that as well. Get our second 100K parcel owner between the two. So wow, I actually have gone through. I didn't even go through a cup of water, and it's been an hour and 15. I was planning on going till 5:30, and today, and I haven't had to go get water yet. Wow, I really was sick. Like, it's been so long. The ice melted. The ice is just completely melted now. Wow. Okay, well, that's something I can tell you guys, basically. And I don't know, maybe since this infection got the best of me over the last couple weeks, and I started realizing, how little time we got left on this earth. So it's something I've had to think about. And yeah, I'm gonna save that for the rant. I will save that for my rant. I don't know when I'm gonna get that out. So 110K seems silly because well, okay, 110. It's meant to be silly. It is meant to be silly. Besides, people want more whale watching, so it's like I gotta get an excuse to whale watch. So I need to whale watch. I haven't done enough whale watching lately, and I know people have been complaining about that. So I'm like, okay, I'll do some whale watching. But the problem is whales have to be buying in order for me to be watching, and right now no whales are buying. So, and I consider the whale level basically like top 4 at this point. Yeah. Come on, y'all like whale watching, right? Whales entertain us pretty well. I would say the top 4, I guess the top 7, 8. I'm going to go with the top 8, I would say, I would consider no, actually, it's probably even further than that now. No, I would say top 7 would be the whale level at this point. I don't think Artorias is at that level. He's kind of borderline. Him through, I would say, like Chase's Bank are probably borderline. But definitive whales, open boosters on up. Definitive whales. It's fun until you get seasick. Haven't seen Stealth buy in a while. Yeah, he's been very quiet lately. Hey, Bronze Dragon, how you doing? I'm just getting used to the new time. I'm probably moving from 2 to 4 to 4 to 6 Eastern. A lot of people have been asking for it for a later time. I also 4 to 6 would actually fit my timing a little better as well, because usually I'm doing Kubernetes and all that. So, yeah, I'm doing Kubernetes training and all that as well. This week though, I worked on buying a new car. So, boy. So, how's everyone else's week been? I was only gonna go till 5:30 today. We'll see what we do beyond 5:30. Today was just testing that. What did I get? Okay, so we are trading in our Nissan Sentra, 2016 Nissan Sentra, for a 2022 Toyota Corolla. It's 23,000 miles for 19,998. That is actually below market price, which for a car dealership is insane. Like a below market price by about $1,000. And I was gonna show y'all. I know some people have been asking like how I did that, but it's like I thought about doing that today, but it seems like more people were asking about Atlas Earth and the games today, and also our Earning 8, which has been seeing some surprises. It is very close between Fetch and... Thank you for the subscribe, Memphis. So it's very close between Fetch and Free Cash here. Atlas Earth is dominating Receipt Hog. Cashwalk is beating Bridge, and Benjamin is beating M-Turk. So... But yeah, it looks like a lot of y'all like 4 to 6. Like more people are saying it's a good one. I know 4 o'clock is about the time that everybody is pretty happy with. So it's like 10 a.m. in Australia. It is 9 p.m. in the UK. It is 1 p.m. in the Western US. So like the times actually fit best for everyone. The only place where it isn't is like Eastern Europe. That area, it might be a little late. Ain't doing much this Atlas Earth this week except trying to burn through a couple games in the arcade. Everyone's been asking about Mech Arena. Have you done Mech Arena yet, Bronze Dragon? Because I'm not doing it anymore until I might pay $10 and get the challenge that next month so that I can get Mech Arena done. This time works better and also in Eastern. Yeah, so 4 to 6 is going to become the new time starting April 5th. No Brew next week, but because I'm on call, but I will do whale watching. I will do whale watching if whale watching happens. That it isn't between the 27th and the 30th of March. Not to Mech Arena, continue to see it here. I gravitate towards puzzle games. I gravitate towards like little collection games and word games. Oh, word games are fun. Mech Arena sucks. Well, we're not doing it to keep playing it. We're just doing it until we play. Like I said, the only game that I would play without an incentive would be Raid Shadow Legends, because that's how I am. I'm a collector. So, Bronze Dragon. We were talking about card games one time. I found a card game. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Have you heard of Flesh and Blood? I found out about this last night. I've thought about looking into the Flesh and Blood trading card game. Everyone's been talking about like it's like Better Magic or something. You have? How is it? I'm curious because it might be something I might do. How is it compared to Magic? Fun fact with MEC, you can use a PlayStation or Xbox controller. Oh, Mech, you mean? Okay, Bluetooth it to your phone. Oh, Xbox controller. Well, guess what? I got an Xbox controller. I use it for Power World, so that works. Yeah, how is Flesh and Blood? Cash Tornado is your third favorite mobile game, founded through the Atlas Arcade. Cash Tornado? Is that like an idle game? Like, I don't mind idle games. No play leagues around here, so can't really say. Bought some a while back because it looked cool. I might buy some. We could probably see if we could play. I'm actually kind of curious about trying it out. Maybe we could play some. I don't know. It's something I've been looking into, though. It was pretty affordable, and people talked about how like it's very creative friendly. It's not one of those where you can only win with cookie cutters like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a casino game that can act like an idle game. Ah, okay. Klondike Adventures and Idle Miner Tycoon are the best. I've done Idle Miner Tycoon. I have not done Klondike Adventures yet, though. I'll take a look at that. Okay, so the majority of you like 4 to 6, and it does fit my time better. So going forward, it will be 4 to 6. Yeah, we'll do 4 to 6. That will start April 5th. So I will do a video. Maybe I'll use the rant to talk about it. I'll announce it on the Earning 8 results show as well. The Digimon TCG, the Digimon TCG also looked really fun too. I used to play Magic a long time ago. I just haven't. I've been wanting to try to get back to a TCG that was affordable and fun. But the thing was like I know Flesh and Blood looked like it was interesting, but I couldn't find anyone. I couldn't find any play here in North Carolina. There's some Digimon though, but Digimon reminds me so much of Duel Masters, and I used to play. I was top 10 in Duel Masters back in the day. It reminds me so much of Duel Masters. It's not even funny. Pokemon is Pokemon has its ups and downs, honestly. Right now I'm hearing that it has more of its ups. It's currently in an up as far as like not in sales, but like in quality. Pokemon TCG is quite affordable. Yeah, that's part of it. The decks max out. It's the affordability and like the amount of people that play and the creativity. That like there is some more like it's current. There are certain times in Pokemon where 2015 there was the Shaman. There was the Shaman mess, Shaman EX mess that happened, and that just killed any creativity that the Pokemon TCG had. But I heard that right now it's like at near an all-time high. So I mean, Pokemon might be not too terrible either, but I heard it's really difficult to get into. Pokemon TCG Pocket. How about I show y'all? I actually have Pokemon TCG Pocket. Let me see if I can get on here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have most of the cards here. Yeah, so for Genetic Apex, I'm missing 14. I have Mythical Island. I'm missing the regular Aerodactyl EX. I have the 2-star Aerodactyl EX. So I have this one. Right? And then Pokemon Money. But I don't have the regular Aerodactyl EX, and that's annoying. So I technically have every card in Mythical Island. I'm missing 6 in Space Time Smackdown, and I'm missing 2 in Triumphant Light, Leafeon EX, and I think the other one is Magnezone. So, yeah. So I do have that. I also have a few decks and stuff that I play with it as well. So, ad time again? All right. Let's get an ad done. Can I show it? Yes, I can. I have to actually be selective now in what I show. So, pick as a MTG card, Book Burning. Oh, I miss Book Burning. That was actually in my my old Burn and Turn deck. I think it was Book Burning. Was Book Burning was the one that you get to choose between taking the top 6 cards of the deck. Was Book Burning just take the top 6 cards of the deck? I think it was. I remember it in my old Burn and Turn deck. I remember that. Okay, yeah, it was any player may have Book Burning deal 6 damage to them. If no one does, target player mills 6 cards. So that was actually fun. I had like this really scary burn deck for 1-on-1. So one of those was Book Burning is only 2 mana. So what you do is you play Book Burning, and like if your opponent isn't gonna give 6 mana, then they can just take the top 6 cards of their deck, and you can kind of mill their deck down as well. So I use a mill deck, yeah. You can also use it in a burn deck as well. It was a good side deck that it was good for side decking, but the prize that I used was Insurrection. I had 3 of those in my deck, and I used that in my main deck. And Insurrection was 8 mana, and you have control of all creatures, because back during the Onslaught era, it was very creature heavy. So I could take advantage of that. Yeah, evolution of a millstone deck. Yeah. So, uh, okay. So one of my favorites was doing that, but I also had the other option where the entire focus of the deck was using Krosan Restorers and Llanowar Elves and Wild Growths to ramp up everything, and all you need is like a couple mountains. So I had more forests and mountains, and I would just ramp myself up with so much mana, and I would get down one of my key cards I would want to get down is Mirari. So Mirari was a five mana artifact. You pay 3 to do a copy of a spell. And then I would do Mirari plus Blaze, or Mirari plus Crash of Worms, or Mirari plus there were certain things I could do with it where like these big burn spells or these big spells that I could just fire away on like turns 4 or 5, I could do double of. So as an example, like Crush of Worms was 12 mana to do, well, 9 mana to get 3/6/6 worms out, but you do a Barari with it, add 3 for 12 mana, you get 6/6/6 worms out. And I actually won my store championship with my deck, actually, and I finished like second in my locals. Way back then. Yeah, Onslaught was the best. I loved the Odyssey Onslaught era. I absolutely loved it. Mirari and Blaze, yeah. Mirari, Blaze, and the format that we used in our local, I was able to use Rolling Thunder as well, and that one's fun. It was like the Yu-Gi-Oh version of Raigeki I could do with that thing. But the idea was doing one of those or a turn 3 Thorn Elemental into a turn 4 Insurrection. I could actually do like bring out a turn 3 Thorn Elemental and then fire that into a turn 4 Insurrection. What does everyone think of the new map function on the Atlas Earth website? Um It's nice, but I wish that they had some kind of privacy thing going for some people, because I know a lot of people are worried about privacy issues with it. But outside of that, I do like it a lot. I guess they thought that, like, not showing that it doesn't belong to someone should be enough, I guess. Yeah, Mirari was beautiful. It's funny too. I bought a Odyssey tournament pack from the guy from this one kid. He said he got them like they're like abandoned or something, and he was trying to basically sell them for like $1. So I bought a tournament pack for $1, and that's where I got my Mirari. And that was just like the luckiest draw I could have had. So I kind of worked my Mirari into my deck, and it just became this like I can just fire away spell after spell after spell on it. Wish you could see the Black County line scrolled out more. Yeah, same here. So yeah, that was those were fun times. I tried to get back into Magic in 2012, 2013 around Lorwyn, and I just couldn't. Let's see a way to find out who a parcel belongs to. I can only find which ones I own. Honestly, it's probably for the better. For me, Planar Chaos was best. It's got Damnation, a black version of Wrath of God. Oh yeah, I heard about that. But I remember first getting into it around Mercadian Masks. Then I stopped for a while. Then I got into it around Invasion, Odyssey, and Onslaught. Stopped for a little while. Stopped for a long while. Came back around Lorwyn, and then that was the last time I played Magic. Was Lorwyn Shadowmoor. By that time, I feel like the game had clearly been shifting to a point that that creativity was starting to drop in the game. and it was very much about you had to get the best cards, just period. One of the things I liked about Onslaught was how creative you could do with certain cards, you know? Like you could make a deck of, like back in those days, you could make a deck of commons and uncommons and win regionals with it. In fact, I think one guy, maybe about a set back, actually did take a bunch of commons and uncommons and finished like third in nationals or something with a red burn deck. But you know, those days are gone. Had all the Lions Eye Diamonds I used to have. Yeah, same. I am looking forward to. So yeah, it's gonna be Racer for a mini game tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be a little bit more inclined to stream it when I got other stuff. Well, I have other stuff I gotta do though. That's the thing. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I see. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 to 6 going forward. A lot of y'all like it better, and I will probably make an announcement for it. The best decks. Yeah, the poor man decks. Those were fun. The poor man decks were always fun. Nowadays, I feel like if I played poor man Magic, it wouldn't be as fun as it used to be. A lot of people have been telling me too that like Magic's gotten super expensive to play. Heard of Pauper? You just use cards printed at common. Put a lot of stuff. Black Lotus, Moxen to buy a motorcycle. And turned in Drive Much and sold off for a loss, kicking myself. I didn't. My parents threw away my Magic collection, and I did a calculation a while back, and I probably would be about $5,000 richer if I had it today. But they threw away. They were. I grew up in a heavily religious household, so I had to. I actually lost like 2 whole collections of Magic before I learned to hide it well enough that they couldn't see it. And a lot of that included some very expensive cards. So I don't think I had Black Lotus, but I know I had something that was worth like that would have been worth like several $100s. I had a few cards that were several $100. So yeah. So um honestly, I probably that would have been great for the house, to be honest with y'all. All right, so yeah, looking at the recap here so far, fetch rewards and free cash is going. They're neck and neck. It is a 1 vote difference between fetch rewards and free cash. Um, Atlas Earth is looking like they're going to advance to the semis. The Frugal Four. Cashwalk is leading Bridge, but I think it's like a 3 vote difference here. It's definitely going to be close. A 2 vote difference, I would say. And Benjamin is definitely leading Amazon M Turk. So, okay. In Atlas Earth, when I don't have the app open, will I still earn money? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And yeah, just letting y'all know at first, I am going to be doing a Summer of Atlas series. And the Summer of Atlas series will involve going through each video on Atlas Earth, basically. I'm still fighting off an infection, by the way, y'all. So in Atlas Earth, when I don't have, yeah. So So yeah. Four to six will be the new time. I think I said I was gonna finish today at 5:30, and then we just got caught up talking about Magic and trading card games and all that. Um, so I want to try to get into a trading card game eventually, but probably not until the house is paid off, and not until I've gotten a lot of other stuff done. So there's still some stuff I still have to do. And one of my end goals is to turn the crawl space in our house into an 80s arcade. Once I have that done, then I might start looking back into trading card games. It's going to be a long time from now. It's going to be several years. But I could probably like casually put, $50 down to play a game like if Flesh and Blood's got some good ones. I might play that and just play it with friends or something. But I thought about like getting back competitively into something like that, but maybe not anytime soon. Besides, I feel like playing skee ball's a lot more fun. I'm thinking about getting definitely three things I want to get: skee ball table, an air hockey table, and maybe a table tennis table, a ping pong table. So, all right. So I think I was going to end this at 5:30. It is now 5:45. This was a lot of fun, y'all. Do I have time for one more ad? No. Okay. So, uh, I'm gonna call it here. This was fun. Yeah, new time will be 4 to 6, starting April 5th. So 2 weeks. If we get whales doing whale things, I will come back on. I got about 536 left. Is Shaman's buying? Okay. So if Shaman's still going and there's like 100 or so parcels to go, I will come back on tonight. But otherwise, I need a break. So we're gonna head out. See you all next time. All right. So see y'all maybe later tonight. We'll see. So yeah, we're doing whale things. So we'll see whales doing whale things then. If Shaman keeps going. So if so, I'll see you all later tonight. Otherwise, yeah. Regulation size pool table. Oh, that sounds nice too. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll see you all maybe later tonight. We'll see. So keep watch. If I see 109,850 from Shaman, I'll be back on tonight. Otherwise, see y'all 2 weeks or next whale watching. Bye, everyone.